Saturday morning, the day after Halloween. It's November. It is November. The lovely month of November. How are you doing this morning? This is Ball Deluxe. Other hint. I'm always over here. It's always over there. Ah, the game's over there. Oh. Good morning. This is the title screen. This is the only piece of art that is AI generated in the whole game. All the other art is either created or is stock images that will eventually be real stock images or real photographs. Didn't have a title screen, so temporary. Let's see. We're gonna make a couple quests for today. We're gonna be making more levels. Go to quests. After level creation quests. Should make this a little bigger, just a little bit. There we go. Yesterday we played Ghosts and Goblins, and with the help of some save states, and by some I mean a lot, made it through Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. And then when you beat the final boss, it's like, you gotta play it again. And I was like, no. That's what we did yesterday. And on Thursday, we made more levels. We're doing this every other day. There's a lot more to do in the game. It's a game I want to release in 2026 on Steam and on like phones, tablets, iOS, which I've never done before. I've released something on Steam. There's a demo out for Blister Blight, which you can play for free. Never done anything on iOS or tablets. I started doing it months ago, just trying to get it configured, but I said, you know what, I gotta make the full game before we even really attempt to do that. And the big part of the game that needs to be done is the rest of the levels. This is a level-based game. So, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna make a few different types of levels today. I have an Excel doc, which I've been using to keep track of how many levels are left. So many levels are left. We're 70% of the way there. These are just the different gimmicks for each of the worlds. Most of them need art in some way, shape, or form. I like to call it Josh art, art that I make, because the real art will be way better. And then I just have a list of each world with the levels, some details like the name, whether it's done, have the times for the levels actually being created. So most of them haven't. This is to get ranks. What color blocks I'm using, what kind of level it is, what gimmicks, or if you want to call them features, are in each level, and then the fun and complexity rating of each of them. So difficulty, complexity, somewhat the same. So that's what this is. It is not a secret for people who want to figure it out and find it on stream. So what we're gonna do is try to make 4 levels today. I think 4 a day has been pretty good. We might get to a 5th, but generally after the 4th, the creative juices start waning. So you can see that we don't have any left to do in the first world. That's the kind of the intro world, fossil fuels. The game is power plant based. So these are different types of power plants. Usually I've been tackling ones that have like 5 or 6, trying to get them all down to only have a couple left. Each world will also have a boss. So Thus far, 3 of the bosses have been made. We've made one for Fossil, made one for Hydro, and one for Antimatter at the end. So why don't we go ahead, and we don't have to do these in this order, but we're going to make one solar level. And then we'll do another biofuels level. We'll do one geothermal level. And we'll do one omega level. The omega world is the last one in the game. And it, there you go. It combines all the mechanics. Let's put this up here. Actually, it'll be down here somewhere. There's like a, well, that's fine for now. Just lock that so it doesn't move. All right, let's get into it. There will eventually need to be some code updates, of course. So, one of the code updates we were talking about 2 days ago, and there will be music in the game too. I'm just using background music because when you're making a level, there's no music. When you're playing levels, there is. In Hydro, which are moving bricks, we got one of these. Currently, the 2 main types of bricks are, well, these are the main types of bricks, not currently, are these ones that change your color. They're like, you can call them paint bricks, you can call them, I don't know, there's not an official term for them right yet. And then you have the energy bricks, which are like the ones you're trying to destroy, releasing energy, exploding with combo. And both of these work for movement, and those tracks will eventually be like rivers that bricks are moving on. And there's other types of objects too, and none of the other objects move on rivers yet. Most of the levels are created without the need to do that, so it's not like a need to have, but I think it would be pretty cool to have a couple levels that utilize that. So we'll see if we get to a point where I want to do it. And right now, that's not implemented. There's also some bugs that are a little bit hard to find. There's also some UI that needs to get updated. So for example, if I'm in a level, in the top left, you see there's text for how big the title is. And some of these titles, like, you know, they don't word wrap or anything. They'll just go straight into other UI. So it could just be like, just make a smaller title, you know, if I don't want to mess with word wrap or anything like that. But there are minor things like that, and there's only a couple menus that just need to get fixed. So for example, the escape menu, which you can't access from here, or the options menu, it's completely broke. You can see it's not fixed, unlike the pause menu, which I did fix. So functionally, this menu works. It's just that, you know, say I'm going to the controls, you can see one is not correct in terms of what's available. All these controls are for Blister Blight, which this engine was built off of. And 2, of course, it doesn't line up with everything else. So there's things like that that we'll fix eventually. Why don't we just jump in and make a level? Why don't we do that? So, set a solar Solar, bio, geothermal. Oh, and just when we went to bio, did I choose the right level? I did not. So we got 5 more bio levels to do, and then the boss. So to show like what biofuels is before you make one, I can do Slither. It's a snake. It's one of my favorite ones. Aesthetically, came out great. And these white bricks here, when you're a color and you hit one of these, it will, these are supposed to be eventually flowers. It'll shoot off pollen, and it does it in a 1 brick radius. So if I hit this brick and I was green, it would turn this brick green. Once you have your combo up, like a level 2, the radius will now be 2, so it'll be like a 2 brick radius, and if it was 3, it'd be a 3 brick radius, and 4 and 5. So how powerful the pollen is also corresponding to your combo. So like here I could go boom and turn that one green. So I'd be like, oh, I got my combo up, and now I could turn that green, or I mean orange. I can go over here and turn those orange. I can go over in here. Now that's orange, which is cool. Even this one now, the combo's up to 3. So you can see that as I'm making my way around the snake, if I utilize these pollen blocks, I can just keep doing orange. Now, these ones at the bottom aren't quite big enough, but I can turn his big face orange, which is cool. And now here I'm like, oh, I guess I'll be green. There is a time limit on this one because I forgot to remove it, so I guess we'll just beat the level before it explodes. But that's bio. So let's go ahead and make a bio. So last time, 2 days ago, we made the frozen globe. Turn down my own volume a little bit first. It makes it too loud. Oh, it's a little bit loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. There you go. So it's a globe. It's squooshed. This is India, Australia, Africa. You got like the Philippines and Indonesia. Did that one. We have migration, shooting stars, snake, dust piercer. Using lights and those, good. That one, yep. Wave shift, yep. Cool. So one way is to also keep track of what gimmicks I've used, just at a glance. It's over here, so. Pollen and moving. Pollen and rotate. Pollen nuclear. We could do another pollen light level. Maybe use light. Maybe use moving. These will not. These won't be in this order. We're just making levels, and we'll eventually order them later. Yeah, maybe use some light. Maybe use some moving. Be nice to have another couple of those. We're in the 6th world here. So there's 4 different mechanics that come before it. Windmills was the one that introduced light, nuclear, and hydro, which is moving. So how do we edit the level? We will click the Lego icon. Boop. And I go in here. And I go, wee. Okay. Put some up here so the level doesn't just end. The level trigger for whether a level ends is whether there's any of these energy bricks left on screen. So I'm always putting some away when I start a level to make sure that I don't accidentally just end the level. And we'll just save our blank level. A new one. Cool. We have done a couple pictures with biofuels. We just did a globe last time. Pictures are kind of fun because it's a little bit like Picross, where you have a picture and there's a meaning to it. So we've done a bunch of those here. We've done a logo, a flag, a snake, birds. Which turned out where they were just diagonals, but they ended up looking like birds a little bit. The globe. Okay, what's an interesting way to change the color of bricks? We did the light one, that was kind of interesting. You could do something where there's a fail state. So I mentioned that for pollinators, you have these bricks, and when you become color, we'll just use orange, it's fine. It affects all the bricks around it. So say these are cyan. At the beginning you have a combo of 1, or you have no combo at all. But it will do a default of 1. So if we save this, if I become orange here, and then I hit this guy, it'll make all the bricks around it in a radius of 1 orange. If I get my combo up and say this is a radius of 2 around it, so it could go all the way around, I'm just going to go from the top, and we'll get some orange bricks there. So right now, if I go over here, it'll just do the 1 radius. But say I came down here and I got a combo, just 5 in a row. Now it'll do a radius of 2. So now I could like go in and I could get these guys and eventually get a combo of 3. The level 2 is just like the combo level, so you kind of start at 0. But by default, the pollinator will always, again, there will be an animation of like a flower shooting out pollen. Always do 1, and then it'll increase as your combo goes up. So what we could do is have a puzzle level where the only way you can beat it is by maintaining your combo so that the pollen can reach far enough for you to beat the level. And if somehow you lose combo via, I don't know, some tricky thing, it'll be impossible for that pollen to get over far enough. So let's do that. So I'm kind of picturing and each of these tracks on, by the way, the music are not same volume. Kind of like a wall. But this needs to be far enough away from it. Maybe you need to get yeah, I have an idea. Yeah. Alright, let's decide what 2 colors we want to use. Probably be a 2-color level. Maybe 3, but what colors have we used for biofuels? We've used 3 blue, a bunch of yellow, some red, the orange and blue. Okay. So my idea is that we'll have kind of a tunnel that you have to make your way through. And the only way that you can make your way through is by having this be close enough. So this is 1, 2, 3. So like right now, this could reach this with a combo if I got a combo of 2. So maybe you would have something like these, which you could never get to. So maybe there's a blue brick. Like here. And then no. Something like this. Okay. I know I'm not speaking a whole lot. I'm just kind of in the zone. Could you have the orange bricks being an interesting design? An arrow. Basically, you won't be able to hit the orange bricks, but how about you make them an arrow? Oh, I can make it a little bit lower. Yeah, let's just do 1 then. Okay. Yeah, like we intended. So this is technically, like, this could turn this blue. If you got your combo enough, this would need to go up 2, which is pretty easy to do with this current setup. Let's just do the original test, and then we'll make it more complex as we go. So the idea being that you need a combo of 3. too. So like this could even go like that. Right, this is really easy. So you can go bop. You still can't hit these guys. What's the greatest combo you can do here? That's interesting. Oh! Alright. You don't want to do it preemptively. Let's see how much combo we can get. We can get it up to, I think, 3. We don't want to hit those yet. So that's the farthest we can get. So if I can go... Oh, it's close. We're getting somewhere. Oops, didn't let me do that. And technically I would be able to hit this and get out. I could do another one on the other side. It's kind of fun. Alright, let's try that. So the idea is that you're going to get enough combo for this to make these turn blue. Now, if you can hit enough of these bricks, you can make yourself get out of here to hit this, to hit the last ones to be blue as well. Now we might want to make it a little bit less wide. Alright, so we can do this, which looks about right. Now the best we can do is this. So now you could technically go out here and hit the last two. Okay. What if you break your combo, the idea is that you just lose. And that's why it's tricky. So say you accidentally broke it here. Now you don't have enough of a combo, because if you start it again, then you got this up. And you're at 3 and you hit this, still you can't make it through, because even if I'm holding right here, I'll break my combo and it'll fail. Ah. That's not bad. And the arrows are pointing to the bricks. And it kind of is like, oh, you could become orange. No, you can't. That's a simple little puzzle level. I think that's enough to just say we're done. It works. I'll do it one more time. Let's see if I can do it quickly. So the quickest way would be to go bop bop. Oh, I already messed up. Do the bottom first. Oop. And then bop. And then depending on where you are, sub 20. Alright, that's a pretty cool level. I like how the idea of being like, okay, this needs to be just far enough away to get enough combo in order to beat it. It's pretty cool. So let's save this one more time. And we gotta name it. And this one is just in reach. It's just in reach. Gotta get enough combo for the flower to poof. Do I know what that means? No. High combo gets flower to hit far bricks. Blue and orange. It's a puzzle. Cool. Alright, and that went pretty quick. We can go to our quests and say we did it. We created a biofuels level. Good job. Alrighty. The next step, we can do a solar, a geothermal, or the omega. Let's take a look. Last geothermal level we made was convection. Geothermal, these things on the outside eventually will be little flickering flames. So when you hit a flickering flame, you become on fire, and then you can just go through bricks. So this is a fun, just speed level. No matter what you do, you're going to beat it. The idea is beating it quickly. So the time to beat for an S rank will be very low. We've also got more like fruit-based levels. We have a fruit level. This level's pretty cool. Looks pretty complex because it is. This is like a puzzle level. But the idea is that the fire allows you to break through to the other side. So this is a big puzzle level of being like, oh, I can break through and go to the other side, but I have to somehow get all the way around in a good way. So it's pretty neat to have a mechanic like that. This is also going to be one that will take some playtesting to get the time right. 'Cause this one's all about time. Now you're like, oh, how do I get that blue brick? It's really close. Well, that's one where if I went through the other way, whoop, I could go woo and get it. So super slow. Time would be much shorter than that. Alright, we're gonna make a geo level. Before you do that, I will be right back. We back. What this music's like. Alright, so what have we done before with the Geo? This is kind of a using the fire to destroy all the blocks. That's what that one is. This is a cool one. Going to each side, getting the colors like that. This is the puzzle. Destroy the giant block. This one's ridiculous. You can't really... Wow, I hit a blue one. That was luck. Look at me. I'm winning. If I become fire, though, I can go right through them. Wow, clipping through. It is so jank. I'm like slowing down, too. We did it. And then theoretically, you're supposed to be going back and forth, too. Hitting these different colors as well. It is one of the most jank levels. This is a fun, quick level. You gotta maintain the fire to do it really quickly, avoid the arrows. This is a pretty cool level which uses it in the middle with the pollinators. That's when you're going around the edges, trying to do it quickly. This was the shortcut one we just showed. This one's got fruit in a bowl. You also got the nuclear, which you can potentially get in and hit. It's a pretty interesting one. And then the one we did 2 days ago, which is speed level. Cool. Let's take a look at our little Excel documento. What colors have we used? 2 that are just orange. It's kind of interesting. A lot of alls. Could use a cyan. Red. We've mixed nuclear. Oh, Fruit Flambe uses nuclear as well. Shortcut just uses it. Alright, theoretically we haven't done a fire light level? Really? Surprised by that. Alright, let's do a fire light level. Let's go in here. Clear out these. I'm looking at this right now. Just the background of it like being on a mountain. And you got these pipes coming up. Got some ice. Heat. I'm like, man. I haven't been outside very much this week. Just a few times. Ooh. Playing tennis. Alright. This is 107. So the fire mechanic, we can plow through bricks. By the way, you might have noticed when we were going through bricks with the fire, it doesn't make any sound. That's because I was adding a sound for when we destroy a brick when it went through with the fire. And man, was it not working great. It was We'll need a cool sound effect when you're on fire, like or something like that. So the light mechanic I haven't shown on stream today. So if you haven't seen it before, for anyone who is watching, we got a light. We got some bricks. Say we got some orange, some red, some yellers, some cyan, and then we got the different types of light. Like that. What we can do, Scooby-Doo, is if I turn on the light, it becomes a cyan light. And it can just destroy all the bricks. It goes right through them. And then be like, oh, I could hit it. I can even hit a light from the other side. Pretty cool. Lights can rotate in all directions too. Allow me to do that. So I could make a light object rotate like that, or face up. So that's what lights are. And we're going to combine that with geothermal, which is the ability to plow through bricks like fire. Yo, sick. Thanks for the bot comment. So cool. All right. We are gonna do this. Give ourselves a nice little play area. So, generally fire is a way to break through from one point to another, or to create its own interesting mechanics, self-contained. Light also does the same thing. It's kind of two different ways of doing a similar thing, where light can kind of break through a pathway and then allow you to get in there. So how could the two work together well? I haven't made that many levels that use the two together, if at all. You could try to apply or pile a pathway to a light, bounce off the light, hit another one, so it could be like fire, light, fire, light, fire, light, and that's kind of how you're ping-ponging to where you want to get to. So if I say I had a fire object here, I'll just stay orange, doesn't really matter. And I was kind of going with the fire. I hit the light, which allows me to potentially hit a wall of like a different color. Say it was like blue or something. And now I can go hit that, bam, and that's cleared up. And now I can go hit a new fire object. Say it was like here or like here. That allowed me to plow through Zhooby-Zhoo. Zhooby-Zhoo. Here. And then it was like, bam, and shot light through that. And then that allowed me to go here. To go Zhoomy-Zhoo. Noma. Over to... We're just spitballing here. This is just all spitballing. Here. Which then let me go... And maybe I already did one with blue. I don't know, I kind of like it. Well, let's switch it up. Oh, I am flipping the bricks, which will make them shine the wrong way. Oh, don't. Should be neutral. This is actually... This could actually work. No, you don't sort of really want to telegraph a lot of levels. Like, you want there to be flexibility in some levels, and other levels be more, find your own way to beat it. But if we can define a path, it can be interesting in its own right. Get rid of these. Because what's great that I've realized as I've been making this game is that it is kind of what I hoped it would be, in that the mechanics of the game work such that it kind of is flexible in its own right. Sometimes levels are able to be beaten because of the way the combo works. Let's do that. And then we would need to be orange for any of this to work. Which means go like this. Oh, oh. I'm starting to see the light. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Make it easier. Nah, I like it off center. Alright, so this is kind of a straightforward dealio. Make it a little bit easier to start. Just a little bit. Okay, so this is what I like to call the happy path. It's also a thing in coding. So we're going to become orange. You're going to hit the fire. The fire will allow you to burn through, hit this light. All the orange will go bzoom. Then you're going to come back down, hit the fire. You're going to be able to go through all the blue, hit the light again, zoom. And then you're going to hit the fire, zoom, hit this light, zoom. And then you're going to go boom, boom, hit this light, zoom, and it'll hit all the rest. That's the happy path, straight up. Boom. Messed up. Boom. Didn't get it in one go. Oh, I missed that too. Oh, that's tricky. Bop. Missed it. Alright, so that's the idea. Theoretically, I can do this all in one go. This is doable. Oh, I missed it. I mean, what if you destroyed the blocks? Combo broken. Shut up. So we gotta go bop. It's tight. It's tight. Is it too tight? Haven't figured out if it's too tight yet. Oh, I missed the last one. Pop. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. This is the same block. Which one was it? It's this one. It's throwing me off because I'm going like this to try to hit this spot, and I need to go down just a little bit further and kind of clip this. Alright, let's see if that happens again. Oh, I got it that time. 5.2. Just do a little bit faster. Oh, 506. We can break 5 seconds. I held spacebar down just a little bit for a little bit of juice. I messed up. Fudge. Alright, can I hold? That's a little too fast. Missed it. Oh my goodness. Missed it. That would not have been it. Just Alright, so the key is the jank. Oh, it seems like 5 seconds within reach. That was it. Deciding when to do turbo. I think you can do it at the very beginning. Right there. And then right at the very end. I've only beaten it once. In one go. Alright, if I don't do any turbo, I think it's a 5.3. Why do I keep missing that one? Dang it. Nice. It's hard. You know, maybe I should make the S rank not 5 seconds. Just getting the 506 was impressive. $5.15. Alright, so we've played the level a lot. It's clearly fun to try to get it. I could make it slightly easier by removing a couple of these. Or by adding one more bounce to it. like once you hit this, is there one more? Like, technically I could hit this. There could be a line that goes this way, hits this, comes back. You want to double it? I kind of want to double it. We're going to double it. We're going to hit that. You got to come back. We're going to double the challenge. You're going to come back and you're going to hold left. You're going to go through these. Up through here. Because there's going to be one right here. Jibba-dibba-dibba-doo. Yep. This is going to be shooting down like this. And then we're going to have another fire pit right here. Okay. And then this is going to come down all the way here. To hit this one. Can I, is that an angle? Yeah. It is so jank. Can you hit? I think you can hold this and hit that. Now that's something. Now because you put so much in here and you're red, you might be able to beat this quicker with combo. If you could somehow sneak it in, which is kind of the fun thing. But I doubt it. Alright, here we go. Pop. The other bricks are pretty distracting, which I like. I missed it. Ooh. So I missed this one going up to there. That one works. And I missed that one coming down. Okay. Oh my gosh. The visual cues that I had before are now so obscured. Oh, I'm supposed to hold down left here. We can do this. Missed it. That was good. Ah, you gotta hold down. Can I get there? You can. You totally can. Dude, the S rank is absurd here. I think the S rank would be sub like 9 seconds. If I could hit it all. Come on. Oh, that's fine. 14. Alright, let's try to do it without using... We put so many in now, I might just be able to go ba 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 ba, rather than actually following the paths. See if that works. It's like I could just use this to go down here. Not really? Trying to think of like an interesting cheating way to do it. Nah. It's a nah right now. Alright, let's try to get the sub 10. You can do it. This is not easy. And that's for the game developer. Oh no. Alright. What's great is like this is a much harder version of an existing level in the same world. Alright, so we're gonna save this. The existing level in this world which does this is Zip Zigzag. You're just trying to avoid the arrows. So it kind of teaches you. And then if you hit an arrow, you kind of lose it. And it's going to be a pretty strict time. Ah, my gosh. I've gotten a sub 5 seconds in this one. So this one's very, you know, it's just like, oh, you're maintaining the combo, and you're like, I want more of that. I want more challenge. And then you're like, I wish there was just another level. I just used that. And then you get here. Nope. And then you get here. And you're like, Dang, I missed the light. Are you kidding me right now? So it's not, it's very easy to not fail. So we're gonna make the time low, but it is really hard to get well, like to do it perfectly. Let's make a name for it. The first one was called Zip Zigzag. We could do a knockoff name like Zoop, Zamp, Zop. Just Zip Zigzag. This is Zag. Zag. Zag! It's 107. Zag. Zag. perfectly. Good. Just putting this at a 9 difficulty at least. Because the 9 will correspond to the ranks. Alright. Very good. Good level. You basically know a level's good if I want to replay it over and over and over and over again to get the score. I want to keep playing. We gotta move on. Where are my quests? Right here. We kind of did both a geo and a solar level there, but not in the solar world. Okay, that was a great geo level. Let's go to the solar world. Solar is a third world. At this point in time, all you've got are rotation bricks to use. So rotation bricks are introduced in windmills. And fossil fuels doesn't have any of the extra gimmicks. You're just introduced to the core mechanics of the game. Combo and changing color. So in windmills here, I have a very big variety of windmills levels, of course, easier and harder. But you have these arrow bricks. We already saw it. But this teaches you, oh, the arrow bricks change and you rotate. So normally you're just pressing left, right. But when you go here, now you can see even the controls at the bottom change. It's up, down. So it really switches it up. It's fun. So there you go. So once you get to solar, all you have to use are solar and rotation. And I don't know how many solar levels use rotation, to be honest. Let's take a look at a list. I didn't write it down. Come on now. Alright, so the first one does not. Dynamite. Addition does not. Bicycles does not. Garble grid does not. Depth doesn't. Buoy bots? No. Really? I haven't combined the mechanics very much? No, I just haven't. Really? There you go. It's all around us does. This is not a real level. The jack-o'-lantern? Nope. Not a sponsor? It does. Not a sponsor. It's all around us. And Hugs and Kisses, which we did yesterday, does not. And by yesterday, I mean 2 days ago. Alright, so this one does use rotate. And then the Nike logo does too. Cool. Alright, so let's take a look at Hugs and Kisses, which is what we made 2 days ago. So in Hugs and Kisses, you're like, oh, it's easy. You got lights. But you can see it's tricky. It's like, how do I get the X's? Well, now you can become red and do it. So a lot of these levels are just designed to be fast, and we're not yet putting in the ranks. Because you can fail a level. I haven't really shown failing a level on stream in a long time. So let's just go to a really quick level. That's a low time. Return trip. This is one that people often fail if they haven't played the game. So in this one, you have to carry the orange or the blue over to the other blue bricks, get the green, and carry it back. Pretty straightforward. You go over here, you get the blue, and you gotta carry it back. But if you go, oops, now I'm red, and like, oh no, I can't get the green bricks. No, time's running out. It explodes. Meltdown. Level fail, and you can restart. If you get a level fail in Gauntlet mode, which is the other mode that you have to beat every single level, it's game over. In Adventure mode, it's just restart, try again. So, we are going to create a light level. It'd be good if we added some more rotation to it. We only have 4 more to do, I think. Are there any that we need to fix? Morse code is not a level. Okay. It's the only one. We were going to make a picket fence. We can do a picket fence. I've been meaning to do that. I don't know. This was one of my first ideas. Was creating a fence. Let's see if it's interesting at all. Making a fence. Okay. I don't change the text, so this says 45. It's really hard to see. Delete these. Scooby-Doo. Alrighty. So, this is kind of the blank slate. You're an artist, you look at your blank canvas and you're thinking, what am I going to paint? The bricks. Gonna paint with bricks. A picket fence. It's a fence. Picket fences look like this. Right? And then they have lines. And then they're like connected. Wait. I did it. It looks that, right? You know. This has been a good music channel, by the way. I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay. So there you go. That's our picket fence. We're done. No. How do we make this interesting? You could add some lights. Are we shining on the fence? Or is the fence itself got lights? You could just have some, like, in it. Like, what if we had like a paintbrush? So if you're like painting the fence, swip, swap, swip, swap. Maybe there's like swaths of color. Or maybe it's just rows of color. What is our fence color going to be? Our default fence color. Let's take a look at our handy dandy cheat sheet. A lot of blue. We used a lot of blue already in the lights. So we're not going to do blue. See some orange, some yellows, Not a lot of green, a little bit of green. Christmas fence, green and red, a little bit of cyan. Now let's do green and red. The music stopped. No, no, we were all out of tracks. I think so. That was a good one. Let's go and do a different one. No, we're not doing Tim Burton. I know people were doing spooky music yesterday. How about we just do a little, just some other kind of jazz. I want some saxophone. 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 Saxophone music. Good luck to us. I don't hear the saxophone, but we're going with it. It's a cool song. What do we say? Green and red? It's like this one in the middle will be light. Like that. Zoom. And then maybe a little entry points in the fence. Maybe each fence has its own entry point. Like that'll be a light there. There'll be a light there. Maybe that one. Like that. And then maybe we add in the rotation brick. Just some little chaos. Ooh. So like we could add a rotation brick like right in there. And there. Very simple song, catchy. All right, so we got some lights. We're gonna do red and green. Let's remake this in red. Or we could have each one be different. Like, these could be the red one. Mix in a third color. Now, the more bricks you have in a level, the more the combo could theoretically go up. So that's always a tricky. Why did I make this one red? It's supposed to be green. Yep. So you gotta be careful about putting too many in a level. There is a visual bug right now, which is pretty gnarly. That if your combo goes up too hard, it's pulling in the wrong sprites from the sprite sheet. And it's just like this. Looks glitchy. Haven't fixed that yet. It's okay. We don't need to fix that right now. Not sure why I'm leaving this middle path. Different color. Figure it out. Okay, so we got a little picket fence. In the middle row. What if we do something like this? What if we did have a third color? What if our third color was cyan? Oops. Oh, this is good. That is a crazy picket fence. Ooh, there's a saxophone. Boom, boom, ba ba da, boop ba da ba doop ba da ba doop ba da ba doop. Did I accidentally delete this? I did. That's not good. That's the old invisible brick. Don't look! It's cheating! So. Oh, wrong ones. Alright, let's save that. So. There's our picket fence. Where are we getting the colors from? That's a good question. Alright. One there and one there. Allow you to start being red here. That sounds like red, 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 red. Partly, these color bricks also allow good rebound points, because if you run out of bricks to rebound against, then you have a lot of empty space, and we kind of want the ability to stay in the lower half of the level. So we probably want another one like here. And another green one maybe down here. I actually don't want it near the bottom. Do that. And then red. Do that. Let's just put one in the middle. Got a little salsa vibes here. That looks pretty good. Let's try it out. So I can go pop, 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 pop. With this light. Get the green one. Hit the green one here. Pop. Pop. And then I go pop, pop. Boom. Scooby. Now I'm avoiding the arrows just to see what it's like to avoid the arrows. Like, what does the game feel? Doing that. Combo is getting up high. We might see the visual glitch. I forget if it happens at 7 or 8. Alright, that does nothing except if you're green. It's really hard to get another green one all the way over here, so we might want to move one. Alright, it's at 8 probably. Alright, so that was slow. Not terribly interesting. So what we want to do is not this one there. Let's put one up here. I think what I want is more light. So I want to light here. Like that. I want to be able to hit this row. So I would love like a light right here. To come through and hit these. If you make it over here, maybe I have one facing that way too. And we could even put one here that way too. Alright, is that enough to make it visually interesting? This is kind of eh. Let's try it out. We're gonna go to the right first. And then go in here. No, I broke my combo. What does this get me? Not a lot. So this kind of gameplay is kind of boring, right? You're not doing a whole lot. Do I need to get this light? I think I do. And how do I make this part interesting? I'm still doing that a lot. What if I go in and with this? That light on the other side. I'm doing it the dumb way. Alright, we need to fix this level. Some levels don't work. Okay, I think I know what I want. I want there to be less empty space up here. So we're gonna make it a little bit more cramped. I'm gonna do one of these. This feels like the this song sounds like the title screen of like a cool like cartoon game. Like, I guess I was playing some kart racers. Or like a little platformer. Okay. So now I have a ceiling. So now we're gonna get a lot of action a lot quicker. That might be enough to make it feel better. Oh yeah. Alright, now we're adding challenge to that component. Oh, because I didn't hit the thing. Ah. Mmm. That green one sucks. No. Alright, our goal is a sub-minute. That didn't help. Alright, this right here is really hard to get over there. To do that, to go bop and back, is that possible? Yeah, it's just not fun. You can do it. It doesn't feel good though. And what I also want is the bottom row doesn't feel good either. So I want to destroy the bottom row and move everything up one space, I think. We're losing a little bit of the visual aesthetic, but we're gaining gameplay. We're gaining gameplay. Yes. This one's definitely taking more finagling for it to work. That'll do it. Less is more. That still wasn't enough to hit that stupid green brick. Do we just not do that? Do we just... That... I hate that green brick. I hate it. Is this French? Or is it Japanese? I think it's French. I have the power. I thought it was cool having this row of different color. But I don't like it. Boom! You know, we're actually going to do this too. Man, this level is taking a lot of work to get in a usable state. Okay, I think that's good. Bop, 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 bop. Scooby. Dibby. Now I can get in there freely. And they're like, yeah, green. Pew! And then I'm like, red time. And then I'm like, oops. No. It got me. We were cruising. It got me at the end. I don't know why the first couple tracks didn't have saxophone, but... Alright, let's do this without losing combo. You know, some levels can be longer. Not every level needs to be beaten within, 5 seconds. Come on, get in there. I did it again! That's a devious placement. So why is this the case? It's because right here, when you're doing combos, this brick you want to hit. And if you hit it and you hit this, it immediately will hit this one if you haven't hit that one yet. Which then basically ruins the chance for an S rank, whatever it'll eventually be. Also, I'm just doing a standard. I think this one does have like a lot more opportunity for experimentation. Have like routes. Because I'm just kind of going the happy route of being like, I'm using the stuff. But you could go like, you can go straight to the right. And you lose a little bit of time doing that. Dang it. Alright, sub 45. Alright, sub 45. Pop, pop, pop. Little Caravan Palace-esque feel. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. You know, it is cool having the top be colors too, because it opens up an opportunity to mess up. Here, didn't really do this optimally. 15 seconds. Come on. No! Let's just try to go to the right first. Let's try something different. Yeah. We're cruising. And then I can like hit this one and go. Pew! I mean, that was a cool way of doing it. I think the level works now. I'm calling it there. You can go left, you can go right. It's a picket fence. Save this guy again. Look at that. To do. No, you're right here now. A painted picket fence. It's just a picket fence. I don't know. Fence. It is red and cyan. It's got light and rotate. Hello. Cool. Quest completed. All right. One level left to go. What time is it? All right, we got some time. Okay, this will be our second ever Omega level. Omega is the final world. Getting intense.
I've got something incredibly funky.
So, in every world previously, you can use that world's mechanic and only one other mechanic. So it slowly links together all the different mechanics, gimmicks, whatever you want to call them. In the Omega world, it's the final one. Any number can be mixed together. You can have 3 mechanics, 4, 5. There'll be probably a level that tries to do all 8 of them. That's the idea. I created one level last time. We made levels 2 days ago. Called Asynchronicity. This level utilizes warps. That's world 9, wormholes. Antimatter, that's world 8, where we'll create a clone. And lights, which we have been doing most of today. And I'll show how this works. So now we have 2 guys going. Now when I move, we both move, and we both change colors whenever one hits a color block. Now I need this guy to get over here. And he needs to become yellow in order to get the yellow bricks. So like that and that. And then the guy in the bottom needs to become orange to be able to hit these bricks. Very different song that just came on. And then the guy on the top needs to become green to hit the middle ones. I'm just struggling. Brain's already turned off. No, 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 no. Alright. And then the bottom one needs to be blue. And then the last one needs to be red. It's almost worked. Wait. Hey! It's a really hard level. There's probably a way to do it quickly. It would take some doing. Let's do one last Omega level. I can feel the creative juices leaving me. I can just feel them exiting. No, come back. Come back to me. Okay. $146. Okay. So those mechanics that we did were light, antimatter, warps. Haven't done nuclear yet today. Haven't done moving bricks. This is where we do the Jimmy Neutron. Think. 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 Stretch. Squeak the chair. Squeak the chair. This is like almost reggae. Not too loud. Okay. So any number of mechanics, I can just do whatever the heck. I come up with an idea though. There will probably be a level where you have all 8 mechanics and all 8 of them are on screen and it just kind of shows them all. I don't know if that would be the boss. But like, it'd be kind of cool. It seems like a Mario Maker version of this. It's like, well, if I have access to everything, I'll just put it all on this, all on the level. I won't think about level design. I'll just let's do it. So we need to cut off each of these into their own quadrants, which I've done before with these, but like, how many is this across? I don't even remember. It's 20 something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 6. Just do this. That's 7. Blue. And then the height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 13, 14. It's kind of an interesting height. You divide that by 2, you got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't count. There you go. Yeah. So these are each of our 8 quadrants for each of our 8 mechanics. And in the Omega world, you get to do all of them. Sit up. Stop slouching. No. Okay. Eight little pictures. This is not gonna work. What if I do little portraits? All right, we're gonna do warps, nuclear, and pollinators, or biofuels. I'm starting to see it. So each of these portraits will be like a warp that can go from one to the other. The nuclear is going to be able to destroy, depending on where we want to warp to. And then the pollinators will potentially allow us to change the color of the big brick that could allow us to get the combo. So you can sort of ignore these colors for now, ish. Alright, we're gonna do this. That one will go to this. And normally I don't show what they go to. Like this one will go to this one. Yeah. Okay. And these final two, let's make them yellow. Okay. So, between each of these will be a warp. Let's do our warps. Just choose 3. Color is that? Red. Hear a vacuum cleaner? They never vacuum. It is not common. This one. Yeah, totally. We'll go there. Oh, a chill song. Ooh, the cyan. You know what? Why don't we do the ones that actually line up with colors, just for funs? Do I have an orange one? I think I do. Yeah. The color of the warps doesn't matter. What? Cursing in my stream? What's funny is it sounds like so chill and he just throws out the F-bomb. Can't trust you anymore. Otherwise, fine track. Only I'm allowed to use that accidentally. I haven't played a frustrating enough game for it to happen. Do we have a yellow warp? I don't think we do. 6 is already out. That one works. Alright, so these correspond to the corresponding ones just for funs. Now we need both nuclear and pollinators. We're also going to need color bricks. To make it so that you don't lose combo immediately, I'm going to make the color bricks directly above each one of these. Cool. This will be something. You gotta trust the process. Right now it looks like a lot of what's going on. Alright, so that gets that. So if I go in here, I can go pop, 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 go pop, 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 pop. However, we want the ability to change colors too, and we want big bricks. So now we're gonna get some pollinators. Pollinators are gonna go here. There's gonna be a lot of them. Oops, it. Pollinator also does not break your combo. So I'm trying to make it very gracious for not breaking the combo. Up. There you go. Do 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 do. Okay. Almost done. All right. So right now we have this, and this would just work. Barely. Actually, would it? No, you can only ever hit 2 bricks right now. This doesn't work. Can you see why? So we can become cyan and hit these 2. If I come over here, I can hit 2 bricks more. But I can change these. But right now, there's no more bricks to hit. It is over. We lose. So, oh, let me do that. So what I need is a bigger brick. And that's where nuclear is going to come in. So now we're going to get some size 2 bricks. So that is now that. These are that. And we're going to do that for each of these corners where there is a like a 3-piece. Right here. And blue. Oh yeah, so bop 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 bop. Now we're dealing. Now we're spitting. Alright, this is gonna be good. So now I can go in here. I can just go this way. If I go back, that opens up those areas. I could go over here. I could hit this. Do I want to hit this? Ooh. Huh? Oh, oh, oh. No! No! Wait, wait, wait. Oh, that wasn't still big enough. What if I hit the one on the edge? I'm red now? No, I'm orange. Oh, jeez. That's huge. The last couple. Oh. Now I can change almost everything. Which is cool. Oh, I need to get in blue. No, I lost my combo. Oh, that means I lose. After all that, I lost. Oh, no, I can get cyan. I can hit. I need to go over here. Dang, this is tricky. There we go. You know what's there's a bug too, because this one's supposed to be changing on the bottom, and it's not. So there is a bug that I recorded where pollinators are not working sometimes, like right here. That should be changing to blue. Let's try this again. Don't. What do I do? What even? The world is blue. Wait. Oh my. It's fine. No, I want the world to be blue. No, now the world's yellow. simply navigating around is really hard. Because of the warps. Alright, 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 alright. We're back to the left. Woo! That's a cool way to end it. That is a hard level. Which it's supposed to be. Alright, let's try to get the edges first this time. And then we'll work our way to the middle. And then we'll call it. Don't. No. Yeah. Lost the combo again. This is a good level. This is a good, complicated level. No. Uh-huh. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh, no. Sadness. Woo. Woo. Where am I going? Oh man. This is such a good level for a mega. Alright, so if there is a color brick or a pollinator on the bottom right corner, that's where it's not doing it. I gotta record that somewhere. Where's my bug list? I don't have a bug list. Tasks? Here we go. Bug. If you have a pollinator on the bottom left next to a 2 size color brick, energy brick. It's not changing color. So this guy's not changing color. That's the button. Alright, let's beat this one more time, then we'll call it a day. Sub-minute, here we go. I'm getting funky. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we're doing this. Nice. Just gotta get over here. We're fine with yellow. Woo! 5305! That's a great level. These are like little picture frames. What do we call this? The perfect frame. Framing a solution. Pockets. Pocket dimensions. I'm just saying things. Sure. What do we have here? Blue, cyan, yellow, orange. Orange. This one's using warps. Nuclear. Polymer. Biofuels. Alright. Sick. We can complete our last quest. We did it. Woohoo! Done. We win. Alright. Thanks for all tuned in today. As we were making some new levels, made 4 of them. And that was pretty fun. I'll be back on Monday. We're going to dive back into UFO 50. We're almost done with playing all the games. There's still some games we haven't tried yet. Only one game am I like pot committed to at least beating the core game. Getting the golden cartridge, I think it's called, which is Mini and Max. But we might revisit some other games too before we just say, hey, we're done with UFO 50. But that'll be on Monday. So 10 to 12:30, Monday through Saturday. Thanks for all who've been watching later on Twitch and YouTube. As always, love you guys. Jesus loves you too. And I will see you next time.